Once upon a time, long ago, a wise judge used a special elephant to decide difficult cases in court. For 30 years, this elephant had never made a mistake. When the elephant examined a man, the elephant always knew who was guilty. One night, thieves broke into a poor family's small home. They took everything: the mother's only gold bracelet, the father's life savings, and every coin the family had worked years to collect. The mother sat in the corner with both hands in her lap. The father stared at empty hands. The family had nothing left. After many months, the guards caught 5 suspects and brought them before the judge. Each man stood before the judge and said the same words: "I am innocent." The robbed woman pointed at an old man with white hair. "He is the one. I remember his face when he took my bracelet." The old man looked up at the judge, both hands open and still, both eyes steady and calm. The judge looked at all 5 men carefully. "I will not decide by words alone," the judge said. "Bring in my elephant." The giant elephant walked slowly into the silent courtroom. The elephant's gray skin was covered with dust. The long trunk swayed gently. The judge said, "Examine these men." The elephant moved to the first man. The trunk moved across the first man's head, chest, and arms. The first man stood calm and still. The elephant moved to the second man, then the third, then the fourth. All 4 men stood quietly with steady faces. One of the 5 men knew what was about to happen. The other 4 did not. Then the elephant stopped in front of the 5th man. At once, the man's breathing became fast. His lips trembled. Sweat rolled down his forehead. His knees shook badly. He could barely stand. The whole room stayed completely silent. Everyone could hear the 5th man's teeth chattering. The trunk hovered over the 5th man's head for 1 long second. Then the judge struck the staff hard on the floor. "Do your duty." The elephant wrapped the trunk around the 5th man, lifted the 5th man high, and slammed the 5th man hard onto the stone floor. The 5th man never moved again. The judge turned to the other 4 men. "You may go home. You are innocent." The judge looked at the crying family and said quietly, "Your thief has been found." The 5th man also had a family. Outside the courthouse gate, 3 small children sat on the stone steps. The oldest held a cloth bundle with food packed inside, enough for the walk home. The middle one asked the youngest, "When is father coming?" The youngest said nothing, just kept counting cracks in the stone with 1 finger. The sun was getting lower. The father had not come out. Nobody came through that gate. Not that evening, not ever. 3 children waited for a father who thought nobody would ever know what he had done. He was wrong. Not because the elephant found him, because his own body had been finding him every single night for 3 months. Someone you know is doing the same thing right now. Every morning, that person gets up and tells themselves everything will be fine. And on the surface, it is. The smile is there, the laugh is there. Everything looks completely normal. But deep in the night, when everything goes quiet, the body begins its own examination. Sleep becomes difficult. Hands move without reason. The face changes the moment certain words are spoken. No elephant is needed. The guilt has already been doing its work long before anyone else notices. And if you sit quietly with yourself tonight, you might recognize that feeling too. Guilt does not need a judge. It has always been the loudest judge in the room. That thief stood among 4 innocent men and believed he was invisible. Is there someone in your life doing exactly the same thing right now? One sentence in the comments. Subscribe, new story every day.